for the past year, so 2019, I have been eating the most I ever have in my whole life. For example, if we go back to my first ever full day of eating video, back in June of 2018, I was eating roughly 4,000 calories per day. A lot of calories for sure, and that was what I hovered at all the way up until the end of 2018 while maintaining my weight roughly at 77 kilos. And it was only in January, so at the start of this year, that I then actually looked to slowly increase these back up in what was the usual yearly attempt to get my shit together and bulk. However, this was anything but. Ultimately now sitting here 1 year later consuming up to 5,000 calories per day, yet weighing in at 75 kilos, so lighter than back when I was actually eating less. How is this possible, you might ask? Well, apart from just saying that I have a very strong metabolism in the first place, I truly think that this slow and gradual loss in response to a gradual calorie increase is actually as a result of said metabolism being a highly adaptive one at that, okay? And to avoid this video being a complete excuse, yet again a failed bulk, there is a plethora of science to actually support how and why this is actually possible, and how there are actually some people who can almost be resistant to weight gain when overfeeding, okay? Which is exactly what I'm going to explain in the video. Boom! Out for a stroll, ticking the boxes, keeping the circadian rhythm in check. But you read the title of the video. We've done a lot of talking on metabolic adaptations to underfeeding or to being shredded. So I thought today, why not do the complete opposite and dive in deeper to the science on metabolic adaptations to being overfed, as in a bulk, of course, incorporated into a vlog over God knows how many days. So you don't get bored of just watching me speaking to you on my ass all day. Deja vu, boobity boo, morning steps, 4,000. Finished off, of course, with a trip to the motherland for some essentials. And I'm not joking, I'm getting super excited about Christmas. I'm a really Christmassy guy. And literally just coming in and just seeing like all of the Christmas stuff, like selection boxes and all of these like biscuits. The Christmas biscuits are getting me super pumped. But for now, we're going for a spinach as usual. We've actually run out of oats, which never happens. So we'll get one of those. And some of the staple fat-free, the vanilla and smooth coffee are by far the best. 6 packs for like what, €2.50. But yeah, again, this is what I mean, coming in every single day and just seeing all of this stuff. It can't not get you excited. Oh my god, look at that bad boy. Ooh, there's some freebies. Do you risk that piece of chocolate? No, maybe not. And there we go, we had another successful trip to the motherland. And here we go, pre-workout of the gods. I'm telling you, this works every single time. We have some salt, we have some beta-alanine, citrulline malic, BCAAs, some of this summer fruits double strength squash, all in a shaker cup. I'm telling you, no caffeine, but it works. As always, link to bulk powders will be down below. Go smash that link, just play a game and just click on it like boom boom boom. Anyway, it is leg day again and I am not really feeling it, but hopefully this will kick in. So let's get back to the topic of the video, hard gainers or metabolic adaptations to overfeeding. So yes, according to Aragon et al. 2017, there is a substantial inter-individual variability in the energetic response to overfeeding, with some individuals who appear to be resistant to fat or weight gain showing a concurrent increase in expenditure alongside increased energy intake, okay? And that is definitely something I can vouch for, guys, and that as I gradually increase calories, literally only by like 50 to 100 calories every now and then, I would find my performance in the gym would just go up, my volume, my intensity would naturally increase, you know, I'd be able to progressively overload, and that in itself would sort of burn more calories and thus negate the calories that I added in the first place. So yeah, for example, this leg day, which I am dreading, there's absolutely no chance I would have been able to do what I did today, yet alone just looking through the logbook from like months ago, but like a year ago. That was disgusting. And then also factor like this energy expenditure in. So 20 minutes of cardio every single day. 3, 2, 1. Boom, there we go. 20 minutes, bish bash, bosh. That was a sweaty one. And you know the deal. If you're on the Stairmaster watching this, you are highly saluted. As always, Done Stores bag for the win. And if you want your own personal diet and training program and access to the most comprehensive guides and value you will ever find, click that first link down below. You will not be disappointed, seriously. The fam is growing and I appreciate you all so much. Boom, here we go. So we have some oats, we have some light hot chocolate, we have some cinnamon, we have whatever leftover white chocolate flavor drops, eggs, and some link down below. So we're trying to keep a bit of variety on this channel. So comment down below, what am I going to make up in 3, 2, 1. Yes, family, did you guess it? Protein pancakes. It's been a while since we had them on the channel, nice and fluffy, so you know the deal. Yes, people, a whole batch of protein pancakes. Keeping it light today. We are saving calories for a massive feast with the fam later on, but we have some white chocolate skinny sauce, then we have some sweetener on top, and then for dessert we're gonna have the vanilla Skyer with a whole load of blueberries. And I know this is gonna be such a small detail, and I wasn't even gonna include it in the video, but it is still sort of valid, as with like any calorie increase, in that you do need to factor in the increase in the thermic effect of food or dietary induced thermogenesis. So as per Westrup et al. 2004, reported DIT values for the separate nutrients are 0 to 3% for fat, 5 to 10% for carbs, and 20 to 30% for protein, okay? And in healthy subjects with a mixed diet, DIT represents about 10% of the total energy consumed over a 24-hour period. So although it's probably more valid for huge increases, if you increase your calories by like 100 calories, 10 might be burned off just through digestion. So another small tiny little way that might negate your calorie surplus and your efforts to actually gain weight. So yeah, that's that. Gonna heat these bad boys up, get doing a bit of work, and we have actually had a death in the family. You know my sweet potato pie? Well, this is the dish that I bake it in, and oh my days, yesterday it ripped open. So you know what? Transition through the forehead to Carrick Mines, and we're gonna try out Woody's, and then there is like a TK Maxx here, probably our best bet for a pie dish. And for you overseas folk who haven't got a clue what Woody's is, it pretty much does everything, to be honest, like paint, hardware, like home devices and all that type of stuff. So this looks very promising. Again, they have to be those sort of rubbery ones. Those ones, they just stick. Oh my days, all of these are perfect, but none of them are rubber. This aisle looks a bit promising as well. No Pyrex, no, all of these little microwave top lives for the non-existent macros out there. I remember literally filling up like a huge thing like this. I'm not joking, guys. Look at it. I remember literally when I was in school, I used to just fill up like something huge with like chicken, broccoli, rice, pasta, and just nibble on it throughout the whole day. Ho, ho, ho. Oh my god, this whole aisle is like dedicated to Christmas. I am not joking, family. If I could, I would literally set up our whole house like this, like completely overboard. And side note, if you buy one of these, a fake tree, shame on you. So that was a bit of an epic fail. We're gonna have to bank on TK Maxx. And yes, this is how boring my life is, in that this is actually the highlight of my day at the moment. So here we go. TK Maxx, again, another store I really like. It's always super touch and go though, like literally the best things come in and then straight away people just snag them up. And don't get me wrong, I do love pennies, but I do buy joggers here. I don't know, like there's Puma here for what, 22 euros. But we are not here for clothes, we are here for the homeware department. And once again, getting sidetracked, but oh my days, if I do get a dog, this is literally what I'm gonna buy. And look at this monkey, guys, like can you imagine? He would literally be so perfect. Or like a potato, that would be even better. But yeah, it's not a given we're getting one yet, but still comment down below any dog ideas if we do get one. Anyway, back to the pie dish adventures. We have made it to the kitchen aisle, and to keep the suspense in this video, are we gonna get a pie dish? Comment down below. 3, 2, 1. We are in luck, family. The best $9.99 ever spent. It's a little bit flimsy, but only time will tell. I'm sure it'll do fine. We're back in the hermit room. I'm all alone again with my big ass headphones. Anyway, yeah, we're catching up on a bit of work, but let's go back to the topic of this video, hard gainers, okay? And for this, let's go back to the Aragon et al. 2017 paper, in that they state that another part of the inter-individual variability seen from overfeeding is due to the differences in NEAT that come from the extra calories, where it's actually possible that both conscious and unconscious increases in NEAT can yet again negate a surplus, and thus pose a significant challenge to weight gain for some people, okay? And a prime example of this is by Levine et al., who actually overfed non-obese adults by 1,000 calories, so 1,000 calorie surplus. And as you can see in the graph, the individual differences in NEAT varied from minus 98 calories per day to plus 692, okay, meaning that someone in the study actually managed to get lazier from being overfed, and then another person actually managed to burn nearly 70%, so 692 calories of that 1,000 calorie surplus just through NEAT. And again, back to the Aragon paper, these findings thus explain why some individuals can purposefully increase daily caloric intake and still experience a lack of weight gain, as unbeknownst to them, the increased NEAT can actually negate their targeted like caloric surplus. So yeah, that is your little knowledge bomb for the day. You know what time it is for now? Scott! Oh, what do you want, Scott? I've literally just left Lidl. I know, I'm sorry, but I've literally just bored the living shit out of my viewers, so we're all about changing the game, so can you pick me up a snack? Okay, so here we go. I presume you want some of your bagels, right? No, I'm not really feeling bagels today, and I already have a pack downstairs, so yeah, let's mix it up a bit. Okay, well, if you don't want bagels, what the hell do you want then? Yeah, don't get me wrong, definitely some bread. We're still trying to keep carbs and protein nice and high, but yeah, what's our bakery looking like? So yeah, it is pretty well stocked today. Now, in terms of the bread, we have a large variety. So we have the Italian panini, we have the ciabattas or the Italian baguettes, we have these huge loaves, and then of course we have the staple baguette. So yeah, take your pick. Oh baby, when it's a fully stocked bakery, that just makes it even more difficult, but I think it has to be a plain ass baguette. Okay, but there is a deal, so 3 for €1 or just 1 for 39 cents. So how many do you want? Whoa, what do you think I am, made of money? No, pick me up 1. Okie dokie, 1 it is. So here we go, it's been a while, but 3, 2, 1. Jesus, changing the game. 1 baguette. Done. Jesus Christ, what have I done to deserve this? But yes, we have 1 baguette, we have a new packet of eggs, and no, I'm not using all of the egg yolks, I use the egg whites. We literally have like 1 yolk. If you're looking for like high protein and literally 0 fat, low calories, egg whites are your key. And then we have some reduced fat cheddar cheese and some chicken. So you know the deal. Bish bash bosh, breakfast roll of peace under the grill. A mystery AC Milan bowl that needs to be filled with something, so you guessed it. Bish bash bosh, the breakfast roll of peace and a big ass bowl of golden puffs. The recipe for that and the pancakes will be down below. As part of my transformation package, you will have access to my macro-friendly recipe book, and then these are actually legit. The golden puffs, look, if you're looking for like a high volume cereal, I highly advise these. From Aldi, I know, an absolute traitor. Transition through the forehead. But yes, we are out ticking the boxes even in the pissing rain. But yeah, that is something I can definitely vouch for. Increases in NEAT in response to overfeeding, and that is crazy when you think about it. Nearly 70% of any sort of calorie increase can just be buffered through like subconscious increases in NEAT. And that is also highly influenced by macronutrient composition of said surplus, which is something I am going to touch on later on. But we're actually in super value, not little, because apparently I need to pick up this, I think, for whatever she's got planned for tonight. But yes, I do sort of like to at least 2 or 3 days per week eat with the fam and just sort of guesstimate. But for now, you know how we roll. Transition through the forehead. Boom, we are home for dinner and we have the whole family in the house, and we have seriously prepped up a lot. Well, Mama Mori has. So a tart tatin, apple and blackberries apparently. And then down below, what is this that you have cooked up? We have like some, what's in that? Blackberries. We have little blackberry like puff pastries on the go. And then over here is where shit gets real. Papa Murray.
Very large leg of lamb.
A huge large leg of lamb. Then we have the spuds, the potatoes of course. And then we have karatis for the micros. So yeah, I'm gonna probably have like maybe 2 potatoes, a shitload of lamb, some carrots, and then just chill with the fam.
Later that same evening.
And for the record, the lamb is demolished, but now we are moving on to this bad boy, and Mama Murray's job now is to flip this out. And let's also appreciate the little mini rough puffs. They did come out quite nice. Here we go, the flip of peace. Come on, flip the damn thing. Oh Jesus. Oh dear. Oh baby, a bit of scrapage action.
Oh,
we go.
My.
Shit.
Oh Daisy.
Oh no, just the last little bit.
That is one hell of a good job, I do have to say. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel just for this effort. Here we go family, the homemade tart tatin. Check back in with you tomorrow. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. Anyway, firstly, let me know in the next video if you want me to like explain how I guesstimate meals like that with the fam, because I know a few of you might be in the same position. And then for those who actually care, the macro capper will be on screen. We went for some salted caramel Gianni's from Aldi, and then of course for some white chocolate cocoa gain. So yes, we are out banging out the steps, keeping the circadian rhythm in check as per usual. Soak up that vitamin D, tick off the boxes, 4K steps. Deja vu, boopity boop. We're back. And today's staple stock up is the Cajun chicken breast. And for the record, I should have checked, but luckily this is still not good enough. They do have like pie dishes, but they're still like steel. But yes, Cajun chicken, very high in protein. And you know why this is important? Because, like I said yesterday in Super Value, back to macronutrient composition, not every macronutrient is going to have the same impact on your body weight if overfed on, okay? And there's a prime example of protein by Antonio et al. 2014, who actually compared body compositional changes in response to both a high protein group and a low protein group over 8 weeks, and found no changes in body weight, fat mass or fat-free mass in the high protein diet group. But here's the kicker guys, because calories were not matched in the groups, okay? So the calories weren't the same between the two groups, okay? So that all happened. There were no changes in body weight in spite of the fact that the high protein group consumed over 800 calories more per day for the 8 weeks, okay? And speculation over the fate of this extra protein was then actually considered to be as a result of a higher thermic effect of feeding, increased non-exercise activity thermogenesis, increased thermic effect of exercise, and increased fecal energy excretion. So yeah, you poop it out, you burn it off, okay? And this might not be the same compared to like carbs or fat, which I will dive into later. But here we go, the pre-workout is in. We are about to smash our chest. We're at Raw Gym, the mecca of Dublin. So here we go, 3, 2, 1. Another session smashed in the logbook, 7 reps up from last time. All kinds of gains are being made. And you already know, we are not snowflakes, so here we go, 20 minutes in 3, 2, 1. Boom, and there we go, 20 minuti. Finito, bish bash bosh. And yes, for those asking, I do actually include this in my total daily step count, but as long as it's consistent, that's all that matters. You've seen consistency is the key. I show up every day with my Dunnes Stores bag in my Teletubby kit, and we tick the boxes, and let's just appreciate what a beautiful afternoon it is in the home of the potato. And it is now that we go for the staple post-workout bagel. So we have our toaster, we have our bagel. Perfetto. And yes, that took 19 attempts, but we still got it done. So the anabolic bagels, we have one with some jam, some blueberry and some raspberry. Then we have another one with the Cajun chicken and an apple for some micros and more carbohydrates. And speaking of carbohydrates, let's go back to macro composition, okay? And that carbs do actually show to have similar sort of effects as protein, okay? So for example, Horton et al. 1995 overfed lean individuals with either carbs or fat for 2 weeks, concluding that carb overfeeding resulted in only 75 to 85% of the excess being stored, with the rest, so 15 to 25%, actually just being burned off through like increases in oxidation and total daily energy expenditure. So you can see in the graph on day 7 in particular, there's a huge spike in energy expenditure as opposed to the fat, okay? As we know, de novo lipogenesis, or creating fat from excess carbs, is a very inefficient process for the body, and usually they're just dealt with more efficiently. However, fat, on the other hand, had minimal effects on fat oxidation and total daily energy expenditure, and thus led to storage of 90 to 95% of excess energy. Again, you can sort of see that in the graph there. So yeah, if you increase your calories by either protein or carbs, you can definitely expect to probably negate more of those calories just through like increases in total daily energy expenditure. So again, staple meal going down, but remember when I said I got these from Aldi, the absolute game changers, the golden pump. Whoa! Well, that is exactly where we are now. We are in Aldi doing the whole sort of Lidl equivalent. Again, I'm not completely betraying Lidl, but I am giving Aldi a chance. I'm telling you, I'm liking it. But yes, anyway, in terms of cereal, it is all like the same as Lidl, but yeah, these are like 99 cents, so they are a game changer. Pick them up next time you're in Aldi and like tag me on Instagram. I won't go through the whole pickup, but let me know if you want like an Aldi updated grocery haul, and I can do that for you in the next video. But seeing as we missed it in Lidl yesterday, we cannot miss up the opportunity for the Aldi Adventures episode 2. So first on the list, a sports bra, a giant reindeer advent calendar, some unnetted fat bowls, some Harry Potter pajamas, some golf tees, some winter Crocs, shout out to you Mike Israel, an Aladdin pencil case, and how can you not forget a spotting scope, of course. As always, if you do want that updated grocery haul and the Aldi Adventures episode 3, comment down below. But for now, I think that it's going to be the end of the video. Again, it's probably been way too long, but hopefully you enjoyed it, learned a little bit about hard gainers and responses to overfeeding. And in terms of gains, I know I'm going to be asked, have I made any gains from eating 5,000 calories per day? Look, seeing as it's my maintenance, there'll be pictures on the screen. I have sort of just maintained. I've made gains, sure, definitely in terms of like volume and strength, just from looking back at my logbooks, but in terms of hypertrophy, guys, it really won't do the job. Sitting at maintenance will not cut it, okay? As per Schoenfeld 2017, you state that diets seeking to optimize rates of lean body mass gain are compromised by sustained calorie deficits and optimized by sustained calorie surpluses to facilitate anabolic processes and to support increased training demands. Oh my god, I learned that all off by heart. I am very proud of myself. So that is the end of the video. Again, let me know if yeah, there we go. Let me know if you want an updated Aldi haul in the next video, and also I forgot to give you my opinion on that, so I can do that in the next video. And also if you just like these style of videos where I just take you along my day and incorporate a whole topic into the video. I know they're repetitive, but the feedback is always really good when I like just revolve it around a topic. It allows me to put all of the science in, which is truly what I love to do, you know, providing you value and science. So yeah, let me know down below. But for now, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Hope you all have a good day. See you all in the next video. Boop!